What's up, guys? Doofus Mcdooface streaming here. This game was a perfect description of how to Fiesta, why to Fiesta. I had a conversation with chat about Fiesta, and this led to this amazing game. Hope it helps. So, the way I see Fiesta is, in a perfect world, you're always going to leak 40% or less. And the game even has it built in. If you see the power score on the right, it will literally say, like, no leaks above 40%, right? It'll be like 1-0. You leaked your guy once, and then you leaked 0 times. So if you can be a Fiesta player, and you have 2, 3, 4, 5 leaks, and they're all 40% or less, that's amazing, right? But in the early game, the leaks aren't as painful, right? So if you get snailed, or if you leak 50% to no send, waves 1, 2, 3, it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad. But after about wave 4, after about wave 4, you probably don't want to leak more than 30% or at all anymore, right? In a perfect Fiesta game, in a perfect Fiesta game, you leak 2 or 3 of the first 4 or 5 waves, right? All 50%, 40% lower. And then you either never leak again, or you have like 1 or 2 leaks, and they're because they try hard send, and you leaked like 1 or 2 creeps. That is perfection, right? And that's where a lot of the newer players sort of make mistakes, let's just be honest, where they're just so in love with Fiestaing every wave. You need to stop. Like, it's advantageous to Fiesta probably the first 4 waves. Maybe 5, right? And then you really don't want to Fiesta on purpose, right? Because you can get absolutely butt-fucked. So I think that is what I would say.
20 seconds.
Catch me if you can.
Right away.
Really, I get snailed. Oh, actually, really, I get snailed. Do I actually not leak? I actually don't leak? What the fuck? Who the F is this aviator guy? He's the greatest Legion player of all time. No doubt. He's my goat. He is my goat. I've said it all the time, even when he wasn't winning Novas. Nice. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Doing okay? Fuck. Actually, that's not that bad. And I get an absolute... See, that's a perfect Fiesta. If you're still there, Autism, see, that was a perfect Fiesta? Awesome. Yeah, so number 1, looking for leaks below 40% at first 5 waves. Yep. After wave, stop leaking on purpose. Yes. Absolutely perfection. You described it perfectly. Absolutely perfect. That is exactly the way to describe it, right? And if you Fiesta like wave 7 or 8, it's most likely because you pushed workers and the other team sent hard, which is perfectly acceptable. As long as your teammate doesn't leak too bad, too, right? Right? So, like, right here, it's wave 4 coming up. I might get a God Fiesta here. Hey, laughing, what's up? I might get a God Fiesta here. I might just hold. So I'm going to push as hard as I can. I'm going to push to 7 or 8 workers. Because Green Devil is too strong? No, because he leaks. I'm going to be able to push to 8 workers. So I'm pushed to 8 workers. And I won't leak next to no sim, right? With the Harpies, with the Green Devil, I will not leak to no sim. But if they send me next, right? If they send enough next, then I leak. That's exactly where I want to be, right? This is perfection. This is exactly what I'm describing to you. Is right now, this build, 2 Harpies, a Green Devil, this stuff holds. This holds wave 4. However, if they send, I will leak, gifting me a Fiesta. So once you get a Fiesta or 2 early, then it's only the opposing team that can give you a Fiesta. You can help, of course, by over pushing. Right? They didn't send, I'm not going to Fiesta. But I might Fiesta the next wave they send, because now that's a 2-wave save minimum. And that's fine, because I'm Fiesta. It's exactly where you want to be. And also, when you're Fiesta sending Fiesta, sometimes it's just more advantageous to not leak anymore. So yeah, he got a good Fiesta, but I'm getting a lot of gold from him. He's giving me a ton of gold. So I'm not happy, right? I feel fine. Right? I might hold here. I might hold an 80, I might hold a 100, or he might long save me. But any of those scenarios I'm perfectly fine with right now. This is a beautiful Fiesta, which would be amazing because I really do not like playing this guy. Did they fix the pathing has been improved a lot. See, I'm getting long saved, and it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Alright, I pushed hard to 8 workers. I did not get punished. I didn't Fiesta, but it's fine. I'm in a fine spot. And this guy just keeps leaking. Or maybe he won't. Maybe he holds here. Yeah, he's gonna hold, and that's fine. But I'm in no danger. Yeah, it's a Royal Guard in the split. It'll be the Royal Guard in the split, and then I'll adjust the split up. Yep. They probably sent imps, and I probably leaked, but it's fine. Once again, so now this is that great situation where if I leak, I leak. Is RNG really that big a problem if the same 10 guys are always in the top 10 of ladder? Not necessarily. I mean, that's a fine point. That's a fine point. But it happens to them too. So I mean, you are correct. It happens to them too, but they complain about it too. But it's just part of the game, so there's no need to get upset about it. But yeah, look at this. This is gonna be a beautiful Fiesta. I also might not even Fiesta. Right? And now I push super hard the same way again. Right? Look at this. Perfect Fiesta. Right? I just leaked 18%. Yes, my teammate leaked. Not happy about that. But it's not the end of the world. And now I'm just going to push everything again. And he wanted wave 8. I'll go wave 8 with him. I think like I'm cool with the RNG. I'm cool with the RNG. Right? I think the only thing that upsets me is like when it happens in Nova. Right? But you do as I'm getting more and more wisdom about the game, you just have to deal with it, right? Sometimes the situations that it happen, it's really, really unfortunate. But it's part of the game, you know? It does happen to the big dogs. Right? Sometimes. He looks pretty strong here. I think he's shifted. But if he shifted for a bunk, a mullet still. Yeah, and yeah, of course they're always gonna work on it. Yeah, they're gonna keep working on it. There's no doubt about it. But it has been improved big time. I have not been going to the sandbox a lot. That also could, however, be my smartness kicking in, right? My ability to say, you know what, maybe I should shut up about RNG, right? Maybe we just play the game, right? If the top 10 deal with it, I can deal with it. Yeah, or like units like Archer, right? It fires 3 additional arrows at enemies near its attack target. There's always going to be RNG in that, right? Because it's attacking stuff randomly. So, flower, right? Things like that. There's always going to be some randomness. See, like, what this guy did really good here, although he leaks, he did exactly what I sort of described, right? Is he would not have leaked unless we sent, and he even built for the next wave. That's an even proer strat that you can do with Fiesta. Is like he's starting to build for the next wave. Really good play.
For the tribes.
All right, I'm on value. So yeah, I might Fiesta on value, which is perfectly acceptable. But yeah, you build for the next wave if you don't know when they're gonna send, right? Like he was like, my teammates got Trinity, I'll build for 9. And he Fiesta. I think I might hold. I think there might be a world where I do not get a Fiesta here. I mean, 2 Royal Guards. The Ogre is going to get sniped. I think. I hope. Oh! Yes. See, that is perfection right there, right? I only leaked 50% to a 280 real set. 100% happy with that outcome. 100%. And now, I'm just going to continue doing what I've done the whole game. I'm going to push everything I can. Right? Every time I get a send, I'm full pushing. It helps that I'm definitely not weak the following wave, right? Like I have a Sky Queen and 2 Royal Guards. So, this game is going really well. And he long saved me, right? And his long save only gave a 50% leak and me a Fiesta gold, right? Oh, the cheeky resent. They might catch me. They will catch me, so I'm really hoping my teammate holds. Alright, not amazing. And what can happen here is my teammates leak like more than me this game. And so it's like I want to push even harder, but now I'm scared, right? Now I'm scared, like do I push or do I save? Like, do I not? What do I do? You know? And this is where like when you're fiesting, it's not as simple as you think. It's not just push, shift, right? There become situations like this where a teammate keeps leaking, right? 132 gold lost. I have 117 gold lost, but I'm Fiesta. So, and he is getting Fiesta'd in. Don't get me wrong. That's a general principle. But now, yeah, the few nuances. So That's general in the early game, right? Now that we're in like the we're kind of in the late game now, or like the mid game. We're in the mid game. Mid game. Right? Now that we're in the mid game, it's time to sort of change up our idea. Yep. Right? Now we're in the mid game. I didn't really trust my teammate. I don't know how my opponents are going to play, so I didn't push as hard as before, right? Heal off, get the heal off. And look at this. Maybe. 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 Ah, so close. Alright, and then we're gonna reroll, see if we get anything juicy. And now I'm on top. And I didn't even show Glacial Touch. Yes, I am legend. In some countries.
Clear the skies.
Dude, that build's wild. And now I'm on Shutdown, so I never want to leak. This is how I lose many games, and you can lose many games with Fiesta. Stop leaking, right? When you are on Shutdown with Fiesta or Shutdown in any game, do not leak anymore. It is a mechanic that gives the opposing team an amazing chance to come back, right? Like, the game is saying that we should win, right? The game is saying that we should win. The only way that we don't win now is by making a whoopsie. That's the only way we lose, is by making a whoopsie. And I have been known to make many whoopsies in this case. Right? Like, I don't know if you guys ever saw the Nova Cup one. We were like 1,000 power score ahead both, and we lost. Like, power score usually is right, but it's not always right. See, they come here. Go 15 now. That's another thing that I really like. It's not, and once again, there's some few nuances, and I'm glad you said that yourself. Most times when you receive a send, you should save and go another wave. Right? Most times. Not always. It's not a 100% certain thing. Right? But it's a most time thing. Yeah, I hate that freaking shutdown thing. Right? If that guy didn't have the Trinity Archer, I'd definitely send here. But we only pro league. We're taking Baby King. We have so much pressure. So we're going to save for another wave.
Nature and honor.
Right? And what this does is it increases the chance we're going to win. Because the send will be even bigger. I play with their cousin, no girlfriend. They cheese too much. Yeah, I would love to beat them. I would love to beat them right now. That first game was really irritating. This game, I'm really trying to shit on them. And let them know that, like, I'm not someone to mess with. Right? And even though they king up, well, we're still gonna push really hard and send. And for me, 2 GKs and a Needler feels like the best send. Wouldn't mind a Herman. Or Canmere. But yeah, I want to push a lot. And then because we push so much, we're probably just going to go 17. my planet. Because in this spot, I do not want the game to go longer. Can you please repeat about send and receive? So like on that 13, we received a really big send and we only pro leaked. And we saved Mythium. In most cases, not all, in most cases, it is better to then save and not send the wave. Like we were going to send 14, then they sent 13, and so then we shifted it back an extra wave. Yes, they're definitely taking some king. They won't die. What's up, Direct? Or they could just die.
Sorry.
And that's why you save an extra wave. Whoa! I've never seen that before. When did they add this? When did they add this? It tells you now? I'm a top game! I'm a top game! I didn't know they tell you you're a top game. That's sweet. This is brand new. That's sweet. Oh, I've been top game many times, but how cool is that they actually tell you now? I'm screenshotting that shit. Well done, devs. I'm not just being an ass kicker. This is actually really cool. Because like think about it. How many times does the average person say is just looking to see their name, right? Just looking to see their name, right? Not that often, right? Damn. Look at that. Gargoyle. Best gargoyle player in the land. That was pretty cool. They heard I was the next Aviator. Yeah. I mean, I literally used Chieftain Cheese, right? Aviator's favorite thing is Chieftain Cheese. But once again, just to explain it to you there, one more time. Because everything was perfect, right? My teammate could have leaked a little bit less, right? Teammate could have leaked a little bit less this game. But he pushed really hard, right? If you push really hard, you might leak. They got us on 10. That was the one thing where it was like, ah. But they just kept trying the resend after resend. Okay, so right here, wave 12, my plan is 14. This guy has gates, he has steeds. Yes, he has Trinity. I don't care, right? They send 13. Although no style is leaking everything on 14. And no balls only has a Trinity Archer for 14. I know that my teammate has a Doomsday. I know that they just used all of their Mythium. And it is more advantageous to save an extra wave. Especially because if they send 15, I've got Chieftain Cheese and my teammate's got a Hades. So that's where it's okay to save another wave. Right. Now, in a world where we don't have Doomsday, right? Maybe we don't. But great game. Great game. Well called by the GOAT.